And well, buffalo abuse that has sparked an all-out war in the Telangana Congress, where Mantri heard buffalo abuse at Dalit colleague. The Mantri said that this buffalo has no value in life. Ponnam Prabhakar, who said Dalit Mantri Lakshman is a buffalo. Lakshman arrived late and the Mantri heard abuses at him. The Dalit Mantri, who has now issued a statement saying that he is deeply hurt by the buffalo insult. Ponnam Prabhakar saying, "My words have been distorted." That is how he is defending himself. Listen into that statement.
అయితే అన్న ఒకటే అన్న మీ ద్వారా ఎంటర్ తెలంగాణ ప్రజలకు ఏదైతే మా మాదిగ జాతి బాంధవులు
I just sent one thing. I'm just saying it through you to the people of Telangana. Whatever embarrassment or insult that has been happened, my elders, whatever he has said is wrong. Those who are supporting, I thank them. If he apologizes, then his reputation will be there. I just say one thing to Ponnam Prabhakar. Because I belong to this Madiga community, he thinks that it can be said. We have our family, our elders have supported him when he was contesting as an MP. My elders have supported him.
Cutting across to Abdul Rashid, now joining us live. Abdul, this is a statement that is absolutely unacceptable, and Ponnam Prabhakar, who continues to be defensive rather than issuing an apology.
Well, yes, what we are learning is that this incident has taken place during a government order being issued in the Jubilee Hills in the wake of election. This was before the election code had come in, that there was a program that was held where a government order issuing a graveyard to the Muslim community was being done, in which Adluri Lakshman, who is the minority minister, in this capacity, he was had to sit in the dais, at the dais, and Ponnam Prabhakar as a city minister, and beside him was Vivek Venkat Swamy, who is the in charge of Jubilee Hills constituency for the bypoll. So these three ministers had to sit on the dais. They had to be present, but Adluri Lakshman did not arrive in time.
I'm having to interrupt you here, but Mr. Adluri Lakshman's statement has just come in. Let's listen in once again. Alright, there may be a technical glitch. We'll try and play out this statement once again, but I want to go back to my colleague Abdul Bashir, who tells us what exactly had happened at that event and why this has snowballed to the level that it has. Over to you, Abdul.
Had taken place during this event where a graveyard was in a hurried manner being issued by the Congress government. And during this event, what we've seen is that these three ministers in their capacity had to sit there. One as a minority minister, that is Adluri Lakshman, the other as a city in charge and BC welfare minister, that is Ponnam Prabhakar, and the other Vivek Venkat Swamy as the in charge for the bypolls of Jubilee Hills. Now these three ministers had to be there at the dais, where two ministers had arrived in time, and Adluri Lakshman, who is the minority minister, had was late at this particular event, during which this conversation had taken place, where Ponnam Prabhakar, who was the BC Welfare Minister, was seen murmuring to the fellow minister beside him, and I quote unquote, as a buffalo, he used this word buffalo sitting there at that particular chair, which was recorded by the media mics that were present over there. And this controversy had now taken a turn when Adluri Lakshman had responded to these allegations. This was mere an allegation that was put up forward, but Adluri Lakshman had clearly spoke on this, stating that this is completely unacceptable. He's from the Madiga community, and because he's from Madiga, he has been given this ministry. And if this is an insult,
right, Abdul, I'm being
to
told
the
that we
ministry,
must play out that soundbite yet again from Mr. Adluri Lakshman. Let's listen in.
నన్ను లక్ష్మణ్ కుమార్ అంటే ఏమన్నాను నన్ను తిట్టని, కానీ నా జాతిని తిట్టడం కరెక్ట్ కాదు. నేను మాదిగా ఉన్నాను కాబట్టి నాకు మంత్రి ఇచ్చింది నన్ను.
as a Lakshman Kumar, he can abuse me personally, but abusing my caste is not acceptable. I belong to the Madiga community, and this is why I was made a minister. We will see today and tomorrow if there is no change or apology, and if he or anyone alongside him repeats such remarks, I will not be responsible for the consequences. A complaint will be sent by the community representatives and me as a minister to Mallikarjun Kharge.
నన్ను లక్ష్మణ్ కుమార్ అంటే ఏమన్నాను నన్ను తిట్టని, కానీ నా జాతిని తిట్టడం కరెక్ట్ కాదు. నేను మాదిగా ఉన్నాను కాబట్టి నాకు మంత్రి ఇచ్చింది నన్ను. మాదిగా వర్గం నుంచే మంత్రి ఇచ్చింది. ఇక ఆయన ఇప్పటికే ఇవాళ నుంచి రేపటి దాకా చూస్తామన్నా. రేపటి వరకు కూడా ఆయన మార్పు రాకుండా, ఆయన నేను అనలేదు, నేను పలానా ఆయన పక్కన అన్నా అంటే,
if there is no change in him by tomorrow, I'll see for today and tomorrow. If no change, then we will move forward and we will not be responsible for the consequences. Our community representatives and me as a minister in capacity will write to Mallikarjun Kharge. A complaint will be sent to him for this insult that has taken place. As a person, Lakshman Kumar, if I was insulted, I had no issue, but as a minister, insulting is an insult to the whole community, the Madiga community that I belong to, because I made a minister because I am from a Madiga community. I'll see for...
All right, so that was the latest reaction that is coming from Adluri Lakshman, as we'll continue to track what happens.